Here, I got a quick video for people. I've noticed a couple of people ask the same question about visuals and how sometimes they're having a difficult time. Let's say time again, T-I-M-E. They're having it. It's become difficult to remember a memory from the past, and that happens because when you're in a state of fight or flight, your memories are hard to, it's hard to bring them up. And, you'll notice that the more you recover, the more that opens up. And you'll actually be able to remember a lot more, right? But it can happen where it's hard to remember anything, and the things that you do remember aren't very pleasant. They're just alarms, right? It's like, oh, we're going to send you something that's nasty, that's fearful and scary. See? Because we're perceiving danger and want you to scan and look for more danger. So the brain's got you in every door. Behind every door, it's there, and it's right back to acknowledge these alarms because we're perceiving danger. So it is what it is, but it does improve and does get better. So if you're looking for some sort of memories and yours are blocked for now, do what I did, because I had a whole book written of memories, and I got bored of them because I used them so many times, right? I use a memory maybe 7 times max, and then it becomes like where you're doing the memory, you're not really paying attention, your brain starts to wander off. So what you do is you do what I did. I went and got my get a laptop or an iPad, right? And then go on YouTube and make one up, right? Create an environment where your brain can get creative, right? So, and this can work in 2 ways. It can work as a uplifting your vibration, and also doing a visual. So what I did is I Googled or I YouTubed 1920s music, right? And it would be a bunch of music. So I click one, and you can do 1920s, 40s, 70s, right? So many possibilities for so many more memories to create, to make up. You make them up. You just make them up. So you make it up, and what you do is you pretend you're a person from a past life. You're doing like past life regression, but you're making it fun. You're gonna do a visual out of it. So get your phone, start recording you listening to this music, right? It could be like, right? It could be that kind of music or whatever, something that's old, and that sparks like a made-up memory of you as a kid in the 1920s, maybe in, you're living on a farm, your dad is working the farm, your mom's making dinner, and you're helping your dad in the farm, or whatever. Let's say farm 5 more times, farm. And then or it could be you in Chicago, you're living in the suburbs, or in Michigan somewhere, and this is the 1930s or the 40s. Your dad's working in the steel mill or in a factory, or he runs a grocery store, or he's I don't know, make something up. Maybe he's working at a farm in Michigan. Sure, make something up that's something where you can really dive in. Your mom's at home cleaning, making some dinner, and you're cleaning your room, and then your mom's like you're doing homework, right? And you have a brother and a sister, and you kind of talk about your average day. And then this is where you can explore and get lost in your thinking and create, a whole world, kind of like that video game Sims City. Like Sims, that video game, you kind of create a world, a past world from the 1920s, and you can go to the 70s, right? The 60s, the Beatles were around, or you're, from the 40s, and you're like the successful business person in New York, right? And you're doing a business trip on a train, and then you meet this lady, and then you guys head it off, or right? Get inventive, go a little crazy, make a list of all these different ideas. Haven't you ever wondered what it would be like in the 1930s, or do something pleasant. Don't talk about the war too much. Stuff like that you don't want to do. But stuff that's, that's exciting. You want to explore. And maybe you switch roles. Maybe you're this old lady, or if you're a guy or whatever, become a woman. You're like, why not? Or you're a kid, or you're an old man that's in a farm. Like, play around with it, have some fun. And then make a list and listen to the music and switch off. Let's say you want to do music from the 80s. Oh, that's another whole decade of ideas for music. So you can start YouTubing songs from the 80s. And then what you do is you put your phone and press record, and then you start traveling in time, right? With the music on in the background from your laptop or your iPad, you start listening to the music. And then you get in there, you record it, and then you label it 1970s, California. I'm going to school and I have bell-bottom pants, and my favorite, I don't know what kind of shoes that you wear, and I'm going to school and I have a boyfriend, blah, 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 fill in the blanks. This makes it, this way you're not limited to, I can't think of anything. Okay, create one. And this is what I did. And I had fun with it. I really enjoyed it because I could really explore and get lost. Totally get lost in these visuals. And then I started looking forward to the visuals all the time. So that's just a tip. If you can't remember, make one up.